Hey everyone, it is cooking night in the Perlman house because Neshama over here is the author of this cookbook, the Perlman Cookbook for Shabbos, weekday, holidays, breakfast, birthdays, and much more by Neshama and Mommy. That's me. This is Tati.
Hello.
So today we're going to be opening up to this page, how to make onion rolls. Only I already know how to make onion rolls, so these two are going to make it. Okay, you guys ready? Come on over. Okay. You've got to read, and we're going to get this done. Now,
this is a challenge of its own. Could we say why?
I have to do my speech first. Okay, I have a speech about onion rolls. They're delicious, and here's where they come in handy. When you didn't make challah for Shabbos early enough, and your dough doesn't have 4 or 5 hours to rise, these guys rise in an hour. Or when you want to make a quick but fancy dinner, or if you want to do like, when do we eat these? After Yom Kippur? Hello, speech time. After Yom Kippur, these are amazing. Are they good? Should these guys make them?
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah.
You should definitely make them.
We should make them.
Okay, wait, give me the camera. I got to show you the videographer. There he is. Well done. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Yehuda from Moshe.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now, why is it a challenge to read your cookbook?
You wrote it.
Because I wrote it. Yeah. Okay. Begin.
Okay, instructions. Let dough rise 45
wrong side,
minutes.
maybe down, wrong side.
That is the first page.
Yeah.
Okay, onion rolls. 2 packs or 2 tablespoons yeast.
I know it. It's right there.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're getting these?
Yeah.
Where's the tablespoon?
Okay.
Are
No,
we
this
doing
is a tablespoon. Give me your hand. Part of cooking is you got to learn.
Ma, but we should also do...
I'll write
We're
down.
going to guess how big
No,
the
no,
tablespoon
I'm showing you. It's part of being a good cook is learning how much a tablespoon feels like in your hand. That's what a tablespoon feels like. Pour it in. Do it again. You'll see these are going to come out awesome. Ready? But you guys can use a tablespoon at home if you don't have this training. Okay, go ahead. 2 tablespoons. Excellent. All right. Did you wash your hands first? No. We'll start the video again. Whatever. Okay, go wash your hands while we continue.
Okay, well next is 1...
I'll give a little blessing to the yeast. Oh, it's nice and clean now.
1 1/4 cups warm water.
Okay, good.
You have to get a feel
Okay.
for how big a cup.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that one?
Yeah, here's one. Do you want to put it in? You're the assistant. Okay.
You want? Am I putting my hand or?
No. Go ahead,
Okay.
put it in. That's one.
And now a quarter.
Do you know how much a quarter is? You can look in there. You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
I need this so bad.
Okay. And
Okay, wash your
now
hands again.
a 1/4 cup sugar.
Okie dokie. We got this. Hello.
Tati, my assistant, could do it.
You want to do this? 1/4 cup of sugar? It's going to stick in here a little bit.
Yeah. We do this every week together.
Oh, yeah.
We actually cook everything together.
We didn't
as a family.
plan this moment for you or anything like
Right.
that.
This is just natural. All
A
right.
little more because it's
I'm
some
going to
stuff.
go get a
2 eggs. Neshama, you getting 2 eggs?
Sure.
They're in a bowl, by the way.
The eggs are in the bowl.
He is an excellent photographer. You don't need any instruction. Come do the eggs on this side.
Here, you do that.
1 second.
Mix the yeast and the sugar while we get the eggs ready.
Okay.
That was just
Good
made
job.
up by Shama Khabib.
And if we get a close up of Neshama mixing up, here come the 2 eggs. All right.
Close-ups are really gross. I think she's right. Get a close-up of Neshama's smile. That's a good
No.
close-up. Okay, much better.
Okay, no, you're on video.
Okay.
All right. 1 tablespoon salt.
Okay, wait. Mommy's cooking school. Salt always has to be measured. Of all, it defies the other rules because if you mess up on the salt, you're sunk. Where's my measuring?
What about if it's too fluffy?
No, you can't go wrong with these, but the
This is
salt,
so neat.
salt you can get into big trouble with. So that's why I have 1 measuring spoon in my house. Okay, go ahead. Who wants to do it? Yes, we got this.
No.
Oh, no, it's too much. See, that's more than if.
That's already
pour it
too
all
much.
in. No, honey, you're pouring it back into the...
No, I'm saying.
Okay. Excellent. Oh, how gourmet of you. Excellent. What's next?
Looks like really watery eggs.
Okay,
That's
next
basically
is
what it is.
5 to 5.5 cups of flour.
Great.
Can I do it?
Yes.
Here, I get my eggs.
I'll get the flour. Oh gosh, because we don't have any flour. Wait.
Wait. What about? There.
It's happening.
There.
Okay, it's happening.
Yeah.
We got it. False alarm, folks. False alarm.
There. You see, we didn't plan this.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. My turn.
You want to measure in there?
You put it?
Okay. 1. Tati, could you get a mixing spoon? This is a ladle. I don't know why we're using this.
It hasn't measured though.
Yeah. It's just funny. 2,
Isn't this milk?
3.
No, it's not.
Excuse me. 4.
Do this one a little small.
Fold in the flour as it's being
2 5.
poured
2
in.
5. 2 5. Right?
5. It says 5 to 5.5. We'll start with 5. Now this is a good time to remind our good friends to wear an apron.
Yes.
It's coming. You may forget an apron.
Okay, now you mix it.
No, don't you want it? No, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm gonna put this on you.
Thank you,
that's
Tati.
from YouTube.
And you should know that Glick's high gluten flour is a good flour to use for challah.
She's doing a commercial.
But King Arthur red flour might be better. Which one is better?
I don't know.
I don't know, Bill.
I
You
guess
bought-
your opinion.
Actually, the challah came out very good
Very
this
good
week,
this
and
week.
it was Glick's high gluten.
I always figure it's Shabbos. I want to buy the most expensive flour. Like other things, maybe I
Can
can
I
buy
wash
cheaper,
my
but
hands?
not.
I haven't
not
washed
for
my
challah.
hands, so I'm
So
gonna
that
do
would
it.
be King Arthur is the most expensive.
Glitz is the best, indeed.
Thank you.
This video is sponsored by Glick's.
Guys, that dough looks a little too floured. It looks a little too.
Wah,
Are
wah,
we
wah.
missing anything? Did we put in oil? You guys, you missed an ingredient. Maybe you missed
Quarter cup.
You've
Yes,
done a
say
fine
that
job.
last time.
Quarter cup of oil coming through. Have fun.
Mm.
Excellent. Tati, while she mixes that, you want to get started on the onions? Yes, I knew you did. Hang on. Okay, so, 1 second.
Right there.
Can you do it over there even though it's this guy? Okay. So,
And now we'll dice onions.
you know, Moshe, can you move a little further back
Gently
so you can
serrated
get
knife.
the whole, both of them in? Oh, that's amazing. Okay,
Wait, Ty, you need to sharpen the knife first.
You must
The
have
other
sit on the
knife.
table.
so I'm gonna give some instructions over here. You ready? So while your assistant is mixing your dough, you
Your
can
other
go-
assistant
Your
is
other
cutting.
assistant is getting the filling ready, and what's gonna happen is your dough is gonna rise. No, it's not done, honey. It should all look like one unified thing. Now it still has pieces in it. So your dough's
Punch
gonna
the dough. Punch it.
Honey, I can't.
Yeah, you're working out early.
Your dough will rise.
You have to be mature on videos. These are.
Your dough is gonna rise for an hour. Is that a little close, Cesar Moshe? Is that a little close? Okay, thank you. Your dough will rise for an hour, and then when you take it out, you'll separate it into small circles like that and flatten it out. And then there will be a little indent in it, and you'll put your onion mixture on the indent and then bake it. So now we're making the onion mixture. It's going on over here. It starts with onions, and then let's see who can read my handwriting. What is the next ingredient?
1 more egg? What does it
A
say?
quarter cup of margarine.
Where's the cup?
Quarter cup. Okay. So here's what's gonna go in a little bowl. You'll see it. A quarter cup of margarine, an egg, 2 tablespoons of creamer, and this onion. And that's what's so cool. The creamer is a little sweet, and the margarine's a little salty, and it's so good. Okay.
But don't you usually use this?
How's
is
it
salted
going, dicing onions?
already. Wait.
Yeah, the bread is a salty bread. It's not a sweet bread. What am I in here for? Oh, I was gonna get the creamer.
This is our dog.
I don't
Her name is
have
Doodle.
creamer.
She's adorable.
On where do the onions go?
In the onion bowl, you know what? I think this onion bowl is too small. Give me a sec. onion roll coming up.
Here's our onion bowl.
There it is, the one we always use. As we prepare food together as a family at 7 o'clock on a Monday evening. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Okay.
After a face.
I'm going to add in the egg. 1 egg is going in. Pay attention.
I wonder if it was a black chick or
Now, listen. Usually, it says creamer. Usually, I use Rich's Whip. But I didn't defrost it, so I'm going to use almond milk instead. But notice that it's unsweetened, so I'm going to add a little sugar. How much? He thinks it's funny when I don't do recipes, but he does eat my food, so.
I'm not a he.
What are you talking about?
You. It's you. Can you put a little bit of sugar in?
So,
Or
Ma,
pass me the
how much
sugar.
do you think this
Hey, that looks
makes?
amazing. No, that looks
How
amazing.
much you want?
I know, I was just wondering
no,
how
put
much
sugar
you
in.
think it makes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just put in the sugar.
He's not seeing how much.
Okay, it's okay because they should use creamer that's already sweet.
This
is good
much.
stuff. Now, this is can make 24 little rolls officially because you're making them very cute, almost like, I don't know, they're so
Babies.
good. Like babies. Like
Baby
when you go
cows.
to a restaurant and they serve you beautiful little rolls, that's what's going to be on your table. You put it in a basket with a napkin. It's very impressive. I feel really like a good homemaker when I make them. And the house smells good. And I'm not a great homemaker, so it's important that it equalizes at some point. Neshama, you'd be freaking me out. Okay. So you're going to have to let that rise. When we come back, we'll take care of that. Yeah. And now the margarine. So you can use margarine. I guess you can use butter. We're going to use some Earth Balance, which is like an olive oil, non-margarine, officially. Yeah. And it says a 1/4 cup, which is a couple of spoonfuls, so that's good. And it's important that the margarine is salted, I think. What are you laughing at? Okay, listen. Why don't you say something? You want to say something?
Say something.
Okay, you say something.
Here's the bowl of wonderfully diced onions that are not sauteed.
Get
But
tossy,
they're
honey.
onions together with the margarine and
Official?
what else?
Are you
Oh,
sure?
and the egg.
Okay, so home cooking, listen. If you've seen my other videos, you know I am a very shortcut cook. That means I don't want to do even one extra step. So technically, if you had melted your margarine, this would all be mixing together very nicely with a spoon. But if you did not melt your margarine, as I did not, then you'll do what I always did, and my hands are washed, and you'll just take your hands. Folks, if you don't want to eat over after this, I understand, but this is how it's done. You've got to get the margarine into the onions. This is how it's done. Haven't you ever seen cooking shows? I'm sure they
Graceful smush of the
yeah,
butter.
the graceful smush, exactly. Look how good it is. It sounds disgusting. Everyone make some noise so we don't have to hear the
Coleslaw.
noise.
Looks like
Can you
coleslaw.
make noise? It's okay if he sees it. He just shouldn't hear it. Yes. Okay. Look how good that is. Is that beautiful? That's going to go on your rolls.
This is real life.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, let me get a towel. Now, let's show them how to make an onion roll, shall we?
But don't we have to cut it and then wait till after?
Yeah, it's not going to bake right this minute. Give me a sec. It's not going to bake right this minute, but you should at least get a little demo in case we don't come back and do this. Okay, are you ready? This recipe is it looks smaller than it is. It's good for one large family for dinner. But you don't need to take challah with a bracha for
What
it.
would you consider large?
I don't know. Five or more. So you're...
So small or medium?
Imagine, Shams, I gotta give the instructions. Imagine this had risen. Once it rises, you want to take about this much. It's a small, like a big super ball. Roll it, and then flatten it. And when I flatten it, I'm paying attention that there's an indent in there. See that? My indent? Didn't you always wonder how this happened? How this magic arrived at the table?
I did.
Now you know. Now this, I like it when it's a little bit liquidy. I wish it was a little more liquidy, by the way. because when it's liquidy, I don't have to brush this with egg. But since it's not liquidy, I am going to brush it with an egg. Excuse me, darling. You know what? I'm not. Not right now. But if you brush it with an egg, it just gets a little more golden. And then your onions go right in the middle, just like that. And again, if they're drippy, then the whole thing will be golden.
Yummy.
And you want to take them out when they're pretty light. They'll be a very light brown. They'll be amazing. You'll take them out of the oven, and they only cook for 15 minutes at 400.
400.
Yeah, let's see. Read the instructions. Finish it off.
Bake 12 to 16 minutes
Wow.
at 400.
12 to 16 minutes.
And
That's it.
that's it.
Any
That's
final
awesome.
words? Oh my gosh. Any final words? That's it.
I could tell you that these actually do come out really well, and they taste great. And
Also, viewers, they expect me to bake them and magically pull them out of the oven. They're like, "Where's the finished product?" So, guys,
Wait, we should just
we're
press
not doing
pause
that.
and-
We could just press pause, but then we'd have to edit our video. We're not. No, sorry.
I'm not
If
putting
you
the whole
bake
video
them,
out. This whole video's going out?
the whole thing. If you bake them at home, then take a picture and send it to me, and you will see how they come out. How's that? Is that good?
Yeah. This
Excellent.
is very nice.
Okay, good. So that's your finished product. You'll just pop this in the oven. It's going to be amazing. Goodbye from the
Yay,
Perlmans.
portrait.
Goodbye. not
Goodbye.
nasty.
The young set of the Perlmans. Bye.